Hey guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. Spicy Friday, here we go. Hey, thanks for all of y'all for every thumbs up. It's all a huge help. And today's episode is brought to you by all of you Patriots. Y'all are a lot of fun. Well, most of you are a lot of fun. Some of y'all make me crazy. Cue the drama llama. But it is a lot of fun talking to y'all down in the comment section as well as emails and DMs. Every comment is a help. Every thumbs up is a huge help. Any pandemic we have, I'm in as long as I'm with you Patriots, all you men and women, y'all rock. Some of these on Spicy Friday I don't have sources for because I've seen them in so many places. I do my best to give credit where credit is due. These are a lot of fun. Y'all have told me that you've enjoyed them, so this is Spicy Friday number 3. Here we go. This one I don't have a source for. America does not need to see the tax return of a billionaire who became a public servant. America needs to see the tax returns of public servants who became millionaires while being public servants. Woohoo! Spicy on number 1. This next one is a meme. I feel like Brandon Herrera, gun meme review. This one's more like a spicy meme review. 4 words. Well, this is awkward. It's a lot of fun. Like what's been going on lately, on some level it's awful. There's been some tough things, but there's also some funny ones like this one have popped up. I don't know where I stand on this, but I support anyone's right to protest or be in the street and say what they want peacefully. It's called the First Amendment. Up next, another meme. Here we go. Socialists living in capitalism. This is unbearable. Socialists living in socialism. This isn't real socialism. God. So consistent. I talk to socialists sometimes. In my day-to-day life, in my 9 to 5, I do get to talk to a few. And I do hear that whole thing, well, it's never been tried the right way before. Venezuela. This one's tough. This one's been floating around a little bit as well. This is convicted terrorist Susan Rosenberg. She sits on the board of directors for fundraising arm of BLM. She was convicted for the 1983 bombing of the United States Capitol building, the U.S. Naval War College, and the New York Patrolmen's Benevolent Association. She was released from prison after serving 16 years of her 58-year prison sentence when Bill Clinton commuted her sentence on his last day in office. Next. I didn't know this. Like I had seen a little bit on it, but I actually did some research on this. The Supreme Court ruled this week that about half of Oklahoma is Native American land. And this one is out by the Babylon Bee. Elizabeth Warren declares herself warlord of Eastern Oklahoma Autonomous Zone. That article on Babylon Bee is hysterical. It's really, really good stuff. Plus that artwork is fantastic. All right, let's do a little bit of The Mandalorian. Idiot cop kills a scumbag career criminal. And the entire country and our nation's history, I will initiate self-destruct. Not a bad one. All right, this is from @SlantsEST. Meet Claire Hall, formerly known as Bill Hall. This is the commissioner in Lincoln County, Oregon, who mandated that face masks are required, but only if you're white. I thought this was a joke. This was not on my radar until today getting ready for this. This is real. Here's a news article. It's all over the news. This one's from CBS. But yeah, it's true. Bill Hall or Claire Hall, she has announced and made it a law that, or made it a, well, I don't know what you would call it if the county commissioner makes the law. I don't know what's called, a executive order, whatever it's called. Only white people have to wear masks. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You can't make it up. I'm trying to get through this in one take. I'm not going to laugh. All right. Talked a little bit in the last couple days about Colin Kaepernick and taking a knee, and I talked a lot about it and shared my thoughts on it. A bunch of y'all, like a whole bunch, hit me hard because I said, well, Colin Kaepernick's against oppression in the United States. And a bunch of y'all said, hey, by the way, he's not against any of that. The only thing he was protesting is police brutality. Well, in Colin Kaepernick's own words, he says this week on the July 4th, quote, "We reject your celebration of white supremacy." A lot of folks have been pointing this out. Michael Knowles did. He's not protesting the country. He's just protesting police brutality. And the very next picture, I'm going to scroll, but I'll show it to you right here. Yeah, there's Colin Kaepernick's oppressive family. Up next is my favorite, Dylan Wheeler. He says this. This is my favorite one. I like hearing what your all's favorite one is of Spicy Friday. This one is mine. Dylan Wheeler says this. If you guys think the coronavirus is bad, you should see what governments do to unarmed citizens, and then figure out why the Dems want to take our guns. Spicy Friday. We're doing it. All right, this one's been floating in a lot of places. I got this from, I can't even read that, it's too small, but it says this. Did you know that Falchi is married to Ghislaine Maxwell's sister? For all of my non-Q friends, I post this so you dig, not prove I am right, being that I heard this on Twitter tonight. It's opening eyes for the sake of the gospel. Bottom line, Ghislaine's sister is married to Dr. Falchi. Oh, and by the way, Dr. Falchi used to work where? Yeah, in the Wuhan clinic. Also, did y'all see him take his mask off as soon as the cameras were off this week? Yeah. And finally, this is a really good one. Joe Biden says this week, a well-armed police have become the enemy, and he would absolutely cut funding for law enforcement. And Vice President Pence this week said, nah. Speaking of, it's my question of the day for all of y'all. Did y'all see that it looks like Seattle may cut about 50% of their police force funding? They're going to cut police in about half. It's going to be a big deal. What could go wrong there? Yep, you never know. To anyone that is against us, our freedoms, the republic that we so love, the republic that I so love, against what we believe and against the Constitution of the United States, from my cold, dead hands. I'll see y'all next week. 5 new episodes next week. Bye.